Now paper number 27. Now in this paper number 27, question numbers 66 to 68. Paper 27, 66 to 68, these three questions are based on blood relations. Now what is the first information here? Y is, S is the daughter of U. S is the daughter of U can be written as S is the daughter of U, U is here. S is the daughter of U, then S is the daughter of U, U has only two children S and Y. Now this U is having only two children, that is S and Y. Y is married to D, Y and D are married couple, Y is married to D. P is the brother of B and P is married to U. P is married to U, P and U are married couple, P is the brother. P is the brother of whom? P is the brother of U, P is the brother of B, hence B is here. P is the brother of B, P is married to U, P is a male, U is a female. P has only two daughters S and Y. P has only two daughters S and Y, Y is a female. J is the mother of U, J is the mother of U, J is the mother of U, female, and J is married to L, L is a male. And this is how we can able to represent the given data in the form of a family tree. Then question number 66. How is B related to Y? Tell me how is this B related to Y? Here the gender of this B is not known, isn't it? If this B is a male, uncle is the answer, or if B is a female, aunt is the answer. And the answer could be either uncle or aunt, hence cannot be determined, choice 5. Then question number 67. How is U related to D? Tell me how is this U related to D? Now D is a male, D is wife's mother. Wife's mother is mother-in-law, that is choice 4. Then question number 68. How is L related to S? How is this L related to S? S, mother's father. Mother's father means grandmother. Grandmother, mother, father. Mother's father, that is grandfather. Grandfather, that is choice 3. Choice 3 is the answer. Hence 5, 4 and 3 are the choices to these three questions in 66 to 68. Then question number 69 to 73. Now 69 to 73, these questions are based on syllogisms. 69 to 73. Now question number 69. All progresses are growth. All the progresses are growth can be written like this. These are the progresses which are growth. All progresses are growth. And the second statement, all developments are growth. All the developments as well as progress are growth. Now these are the developments and these are the progress, and both these two are growth. All progress are growth, all developments are growth, and at the same time no growth is a evolution. Growth and evolution, no intersection between these two, this will be evolution. Now this is the basic diagram. With the help of this basic diagram, the first one is a possibility, and the second, no evolution is a program, no evolution is a progress. Now definitely true. As a negative conclusion true, in order to make this one false, now we need to draw the complementary pair. That is, some of the evolutions are progressions. Is it possible to draw like this? No, hence alternate diagram cannot be drawn. This will be true forever. Then coming to the first one, all developments are progress is a possible. All developments are progress is possible or not? Now this development can be come into this region development, isn't it? Hence first one is definitely true. Then what is your answer here? Both 1 and 2 follow. Both the conclusions follow, that is choice 3. Question number, 69, it is choice 3. Question number 69, choice 3 is the answer. Then coming to question number 70, no country is a village, all villages are districts. All these villages are what? All villages are districts. And no country is a, all villages are districts, no country is a village. No country is a village means country and village, there is no intersection between these two. No country is a village, all villages are district. Then two conclusions. All countries are district. All countries are district, is it true? As of now it is false. And second one, all districts are villages, that is also false. Hence neither one not two. It is given in choice 1. Question number 70, choice 1 is the answer. Then question number 71, all magazines are journals. All these magazines are journals can be written like this. All these magazines are journals. All the magazines are journals. And some journals are periodicals. Now these are the journals which are periodicals. All periodicals are bulletins. All these periodicals are what? Bulletin. Now this is the basic diagram. Then first conclusion, some bulletins are journals. Some bulletins are journals, definitely true, because this is intersection of these two, some bulletins are journals. And the next one, no bulletin is a magazine. As of now, no bulletin is a magazine is definitely true. Now the second one is a negative conclusion, and in order to make this one false, now we need to prove some of the bulletins are magazines. Now tell me whether we can draw like this or not, some bulletins are magazines. Now some of the bulletins are magazines, we can able to intersect like this, hence alternate diagram proven, this conclusion will be false. Then what is the answer here? Only conclusion 1 follows, only conclusion 1 is true, that is choice 3. Question number 71, choice 3. Then 72, all turns are loops, all these turns are loops can be written like this, all these turns are loops. And next one, no loop is a bend, no loop is a bend means no intersection between loop and bend, no loop is a bend. And the next statement, no loop is a bend, all turns are loops, no loop is a bend, and some bends are curves. Some of the bends are curves can be written like this, bend and curve. Now the first conclusion is some curves are loops, some curves are loops is false. And the second one, no bend is a turn, no bend is a turn is definitely true. As no bend is a turn is true, it is a negative conclusion. To make this one false, now we need to prove some of the bends or turns. Now tell me whether we can prove right bend like this. If you draw bend like this, then what happens? No bend is a loop will be false. Statement invalid, alternate diagram cannot be drawn, hence the second conclusion will be true forever. Hence second conclusion, then what is your answer? Second conclusion, choice 1 is the answer, isn't it? Second conclusion, second only conclusion 2 follows, that is choice 3. Choice 3. Then coming to question number 73. Now in this 73, all magazines are journals. All these magazines or journals can be written like this, all these magazines are journals, and some journals are periodicals, some of the journals are periodicals, and all these periodicals are a part of these bulletins. Now this is the basic diagram. The first conclusion is what? Some periodicals are not journals. These are not definitely true. It is a negative conclusion which is true, and the second one is a possibility. Then as a negative conclusion is true, now to make this one false, now we need to pair, that is all periodicals are journals. Now tell me whether we can prove like this or not, all periodicals are journals. Now I am extending these journals like this. Tell me whether I can extend these journals like this or not, isn't it? Hence alternate diagram proven, previous conclusion will be false. Done? Then coming to the second conclusion, all periodicals are magazines is a possibility. All periodicals are magazines is possible or not? Now tell me whether we can draw periodicals like this or not. Yes. Hence the second one is definite, is possible. Then what is your answer? Only conclusion 1 is a true, choice 1. Question number 73, choice 1 is the answer. 74 onwards. Now question number 74 to 78, coding and decoding. First compare the first and the second statements. Good time to buy and invest money and time. Then tell me what is the word which is common between these two? Good time to buy and invest money and buy. That means time is the word which is common between these two. As time is the word which is common between these two, tell me what is the code which is common. The code which is common between these two is SY. Hence the code to the word time is SY. Then the first one and the third, good to buy. Good to buy, tell me what is the word which is common here? Good to buy. And here only work and money, no word is common between these two. Hence we cannot compare the first with the third one. Then if you compare the first and the fourth, and good to buy, here good is good and buy are the two words which are common. Hence in the first word also good and buy are common. Tell me what are the words which are common, the codes which are common? Good and buy, BO and KW. BO and KW are the codes to these two. BO, KW in any order. The individual codes for these two words cannot be identified because two words and two codes are common. Then coming to the first one, in the first statement only the word to is left over. And what is the code left over here? NJ. Hence the code to the word to is NJ. That can be definitely be drawn. Then compare the second and the third. Invest money and. End and money are the words which are common. Here also end and money are the two words which are common. As end and money are the two words which are common, then tell me what are the codes which are common here. Now the codes which are common between these two is TA and MR. MR, TA, here also TA TA, MR are common, TA and MR, then tell me what is the code which word is left over here? Invest. And what is the code left over here? GE. Hence the code to the word invest is GE. Invest, GE. Then now compare the third and the fourth. Only is the word which is common between these two, and the code which is common is FP. And the code to the word only is FP. Only is FP. The code for only is FP. Only is what? Only is FP. Then what is left over here? Finally, stuff is the word left over, and the code which is left over is RD, and the code to the word stuff is RD. Now these are the words and their corresponding codes. Then question number 74, what is the code for only in the given code language? Only in the given code language, what is the code here? FP, that is given in choice 2. And what will be the code for work time? Work and time, tell me what is the code which is come here? Time is SY and work is, time is SY and work, what will be the code for work time? Now tell me, is there any word work in this one? Now in the second word. Now in the third statement, work is the only word left over and UX is left over. Hence the code to the word work is UX. Work is UX. Hence UX TY in any order, UX TY. Yes, where can we find this one? UX and SY. That is choice 2. Then question number 76. What does the code for BO? BO stands for either good or buy, either buy or good, that is choice 4. What is the code for the word money in this one? The code to this word money could be either TA or MR, TA, MR, choice 5. Then 78, what may be the possible code for the word to invest properly? To, yes, tell me what is the code to this word to? NJ, invest is GE, and the word properly. Now properly is nowhere given in the statements, and the code to this word properly could be any one of the codes other than the given codes. Hence NJ, GE, NJ and GE. This cannot be your answer. NJ and GE either choice 3 or choice 5 can be your answer. Now between these two choice 3, if you observe here NJ, GE, HI is left over. Tell me whether HI can be the code to the word properly or not. HI is nowhere given in the codes, hence HI is the code to the word properly, isn't it? Hence what is your answer here? Choice 3 is the answer. Now this is about 74 to 78. Then question number 79 onwards. Now 79 to 82, 8 friends CDEF, NO, P and Q are seated in a straight line facing north but not necessarily in the same order. 8 persons, they are seated in a row facing towards north is clearly given. Now we need to identify who is the order in which these 8 persons were seated. Then condition number 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are the 7 persons in this one. Then according to condition number 1, O sits second to the right of P. O is seated second to the right of P means P and O should be like this. O sits second to the right of P. F sits fourth to the left of P. F is fourth to the left of P. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hence tell me how many persons are involved in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 persons are involved. As 7 persons are involved, tell me how many different possibilities we can have. We can have some 2 possibilities. F at this place, 1, 2, 3, P will be here. If P is here, O will be here. That is the first possibility. And the second one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now F at this place. Now between F and P, there are 3 persons. P and O, there is 1 more person. Hence, how many possibilities do we have? We have some 2 possibilities. O sits second to the right of P. F sits fourth to the left of P. F is fourth to the left of P. E sits third to the left of Q. E is seated third to the left of Q. Tell me how to represent this one. 1, 2 and 3. E sits third to the left of Q. And E does not sit at any of the extreme ends of the line. As E does not sit at any of the extreme ends of the line, E cannot be at this place. Now E sits third to the left of Q. Tell me whether E can be at this place in the first case. E cannot be here, because if E is here, P and Q must be in the same place, which is not possible. E cannot be here. Can E be at this place? If E is here, then O and Q must be in the same place, which is not possible. Hence E cannot be here as well. E cannot be here and E cannot be here. Then what is the only possibility left over here? E must be at this place. If E is here, then this Q is in between P and O. Done with this? Then again coming to this one, this E sits out to the left of Q and E does not sit at any of the extreme ends of the line, E cannot be here. E sits out to the left of Q means E cannot be at this place, because if E is here, P and Q must be in the same place. Then what is the only possibility we have? E is at this place and Q at this place. E sits out to the left of Q. E does not sit at any of the extreme ends of the line. D is neither an immediate neighbor of F nor P. D is not an immediate neighbor of F or P. D cannot be at this place and D cannot be at this place. As D cannot be these two places, then where should this D? D must be here. D is neither an immediate neighbor of F nor P. Then C is not an immediate neighbor of P. As C cannot be at this place, C must be here. If C is here, tell me who is the person left over here? C, D, E, F, N, O, P, Q. Hence, N is the person left over. Done with this? Now, in this one, E and Q, this case is completely ruled out. Why this case is ruled out? Because D is neither an immediate neighbor of F nor P. D cannot be at this place, D cannot be here, and D cannot be here. There is no place left to these two D to sit, and the second case is completely ruled out. Now, we are left with only one case. Then in this one, question number 79, who among the following sits exactly between E and Q? Exactly between E and Q, tell me who are the persons. N and P are the two persons, that is choice 5, N and P. Then question number 80, how many persons are seated between C and Q? How many are in between C and Q? There are 3 persons in between C and Q, that is choice 2. And question number 81, what is the position of D with respect to P? D with respect to P, 1, 2, 3, third to the right. Third to the right, that is given in choice 5. Then question number 82, which of the following pairs of people represent the persons seated at the extreme ends? Seated at the extreme ends, D and F. D and F, that is given in choice 3. And question number 83, based on the above arrangement, which of the following is true with respect to N? N sits to the immediate left of E, that is false, because N is to the immediate right of E. 3 persons between N and Q. 3 persons between N and Q is N and Q, that is false, because there is only 1 person between N and Q. Choice 4, both E and P are immediate neighbors of N. Both E and P are immediate neighbors of N, that is definitely true, that is choice 4. Question number 79 to 83, 5, 2, 5, 3, 4 are the choices. 5, 2, 5, 3, 4. 79 to 83. Yes, write down this arrangement. Then let us discuss about this question number 84. Now, in this question number 84, a person starts walking from his home. It is based on directions. Only one question is based on this one. A person starts walking from his home towards the market. He walks for 40 meters towards south. He takes a right turn and walks for 10 meters. Again, taking a 90 degrees right hand side, he walks for another 20 meters, and then he walks for 35 meters after taking 90 degrees towards right. Turning to 90 degrees towards his left hand side, he walks for 20 to reach the market. How far and in which direction is the market from his home, isn't it? Then, question number 84, first let us draw the diagram to this one. Now, let us take this is the starting point of this person. From A person starts walking from his home. A is the home. From home, first he traveled how many meters? He walks for 40 meters towards south. Towards south, this person has traveled for 40 meters, and he walks for 40 meters towards south. He takes 90 degrees right turn and walks for 10 meters, right hand side 90 degrees, and he walks for 10 meters. And again, taking 90 degrees right turn, he walks for 20 meters from here, 90 degrees right hand side, and he traveled for 20 meters, isn't it? Again 90 degrees right turn, he walks for 20 meters. He then walks for 35 meters after taking 90 degrees right. From here, 35 meters by turning towards his right hand side, this will be 35, out of which this is 10, and this will be how much? This will be 25. The total must be 35. And he walks for 35 meters after taking 90 degrees right turn. Turning 90 degrees towards his left, he walks for 20 meters. From here, left hand side, he walks for how many meters? 20 meters. 20 meters to reach the market. Now, this will be 20 meters. A is the home and B is the market. Now, if you observe here, the horizontal distance. Now, this horizontal distance is vertical distance if you observe first. Now, this is 40 towards south. The initial direction is 40 is towards south, and later he covered 20 meters towards north and 20 meters towards north. 20, 20 towards north means 40 north and 40 south, and the vertical distance has become 0 because 40 minus 40 has become 0. Hence, these two are in a horizontal straight line. Now, tell me what is the distance between these two? This distance equals to this 25. Hence, this market is 25 meters to the east of this one, isn't it? How far and in which direction is the market? Now, this market is like this. Now, this is 25 meters to the east of A, 25 meters east, 25 meters east, that is choice 4. Question number 84, it is choice 4. Then 85 onwards. Now, question number 85, 85 to 89, MNOP, QRS, MNOP, QR and S are the 7 persons live on 7 different floors of a building, but not necessarily in the same order. The lowermost floor of the building is number 1, the one above that is number 2 and so on till the topmost floor is number 7. And each one of them is also likes a different cartoon characters, namely Chipmunk, Flintstone, Jetson, Popeye, Scooby-Doo and so on, isn't it? In total 7 persons, they like 7 different characters and they are living on 7 different floors. Then, now we need to identify who is living on which floor and the character he likes. Then next one. Now, as 7 floors were given, now first we need to write down the floors like this. Floors at the center. Now, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Hence, in total how many floors? 7 floors. 7 persons living on 7 different floors. Then condition number 1. Yes, tell me what is condition number 1 in this? The one who likes Popeye lives on the floor number 4. Now, floor number 4 clearly specified the one who likes this Popeye, isn't it? Now, this Popeye lives on floor number 4 and only 2 people live between P and the one who likes Popeye. Now, P and the one who likes Popeye, how many persons are there? There are exactly 2 persons. Hence, now in case 1, P can be either on the 7th floor. Then what is the other possibility we have? Now, the one who likes Popeye, isn't it? Popeye is on the 4th floor and 2 persons between these two. Hence, P can be either on the 1st floor. Hence, 2 possibilities we are having. P can be either on the 7th floor or P can be on the 1st floor. Then, the one who likes Popeye lives on floor number 4. 2 people live between P and the one who likes Popeye, and M lives on one of the odd number floor below the one who likes Popeye. M lives on one of the odd number floor below the floors like Popeye. Hence, in the first case, M can be either the 1st or the 3rd, and in the second case, also M can be either on the 1st floor or on the 3rd floor, isn't it? And M lives on one of the floors, one of the odd number floors, only 2 people between P, and M lives on one of the odd number floors, one who likes Popeye. One of the odd number floors below the Popeye. Hence, in the second case, M cannot be on the 1st floor. Hence, M must be on the 3rd floor. Clear now? But whereas in case 1, we are having 2 different possibilities. And M lives on odd number floor below Popeye. M does not live on the lowermost floor. Hence, in the second case also, M must be on the 3rd floor. First floor is ruled out, and this M must be on the 3rd floor in both the cases. The next one. Only 2 people live between M and the one who likes Tweety. M and the one who likes Tweety, there must be exactly 2 people, and the one who likes Tweety must be on the 6th floor. In both the cases, Tweety must be on the 6th floor. The next one. S lives on an even number floor, but neither immediately above M nor immediately below M. Now, S lives on an even number floor. Now, in the first case, neither immediately above M nor immediately below M means not adjacent to this. In both the cases, M is on the 3rd floor, hence S cannot be on the 2nd and the 4th floors, isn't it? Hence, in the first case, this S must be on the 6th floor. S must be on the 6th floor. And in the second case, 2 and 4 is ruled out. Hence, in the second case also, S must be on the 6th floor. Done? Next one. Only one person lives between N and R. R lives on an even number floor and does not like Popeye. Now, how many persons are in between N and R? There must be exactly one person between N and R. and this R lives on an even number floor. If R lives on an even number floor, N must be on an odd number. N must also be on an even number floor, because there must be exactly one floor between these two. Hence, both these two persons N and R are staying on even number floors, out of which R lives on an even number floor and does not like Popeye. Hence, R cannot be on the fourth floor. As R cannot be on the fourth floor, hence in the first case R must be on the second floor. And if R is here, N will be here. And in the second case also, between R and N, R is on the second floor, N will be on the fourth floor. And R lives on an even number floor and does not like Popeye. The one who likes Chipmunk lives on one of the floors above N. Chipmunk on one of the floors above M, but not on the topmost. But not on the topmost. Hence, in the first case, the one who likes Chipmunk must be on the fifth floor. And coming to this one, now in the second case also, the one who likes Chipmunk lives on one of the floors above N, means either the Chipmunk can be 5 or 7, out of which but not on the topmost floor. Hence, in the second case also, Chipmunk must be on the fifth floor. Then only 3 people lives between the one who likes Chipmunk and the one who likes Judson. Between Chipmunk and Judson, there must be exactly 1, 2, 3. Hence, in both the cases, the one who likes Judson must be on floor number 1, Judson. And O neither likes Chipmunk nor Judson. O neither likes Chipmunk nor Judson. Hence, in the first case, O neither likes O cannot be here, O cannot be here. As O cannot be in these two places, hence there is no place left to this O. The first case is completely ruled out, isn't it? Because O neither likes Chipmunk nor Judson. Hence, where should this one? Hence, O must be at this place. If O is here, tell me who is the person left over? Q is the person left over. And the one who likes Scooby-Doo lives immediately above the one who likes Simpson. Now, Scooby-Doo immediately above this Simpson, and the one who likes Scooby-Doo, isn't it? Now, Scooby-Doo must be on the third floor and Simpson must be on the second floor. Simpson, second floor. Then one more character is left over and it is Flintstone, and the one who likes a Flintstone must be on the top floor, Flintstone. Now, this is how these 7 persons are staying on 7 different floors of a building, and they like different cartoon characters. Then question number 1. Now, in this question number 85, who among the following lives on floor number 5? Among the following lives on floor number 5, that is the one who likes a Chipmunk, the one who likes a Chipmunk, that is choice 5. And question number 86, which of the following statements is true with respect to the given arrangement? Then choice 2, only 2 people between S and M. Only 2 people between S and M is definitely true, that is choice 2. And question number 87, which of the following cartoon characters does P like? As P likes Judson, P likes Judson, that is choice 3. 88, which of the following combination is true with respect to the given arrangement? Tweety and P, Tweety P, that is ruled out. Simpson and N, Simpson and then that is also ruled out. And Scooby-Doo, S, Scooby-Doo, S, that is also ruled out. And Popeye, S, Popeye, S, that is also ruled out. And finally, Flintstone O. Flintstone O, that is definitely true, choice 5. Then question number 89. If all the people are made to sit in alphabetical order from top to bottom alphabetical order means N-O-P, this is N-O-P, sorry, M, starting from M, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S are the 7 persons. Then how many persons will remain in the same place or unchanged? Now, M is not here, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Now, if you observe here, R is the only person who remained at the same place. There is only one person who remained at the same place, choice 5 is the answer. Okay? Rather than working out like this, now start counting from the top, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Which is matching here? R is matching. Done with this? Now, this is about question numbers 85 to 89. Next one, 90 to 94. First write down this arrangement, then let us discuss about this 90 to 94. 90 to 94, these questions are based on coded inequalities. 90 to 94. Now in this question numbers 90 to 94, then question number 90. Now G and V. Yes, is there any relation between G and V? G is here. Now the letter which is common is D is common between these two. G greater than or equals to D, isn't it? G greater than or equals to D. Now G greater than or equals to D. Next at the same time, now the relation between D and V. Now D and V, D greater than or equals to V. D greater than or equals to V. Now with the help of these two statements, what is the conclusion we can draw here? G is either greater or equals to V. Either it is greater than or equals to. Hence either 1 or 2, that is choice 5. Question number 90, choice 5 is the answer. Then question number 91, the relation between K and J. J is here and K is here. The letter which is common between these two is Z is common, isn't it? Now K lesser than Z, K lesser than Z, K lesser than Z, and this Z is what? And Z is between Z and J. If you observe here, there is 1 greater than, 1 lesser than, two opposite symbols, hence no relation can be established between these two. Then coming to the next one, conclusion 2. Now in conclusion 2, R greater than or equals to H. R greater than or equals to H, R and H, R is here, H is here. Between R and H there is 1 greater than, 1 lesser than, two opposite symbols, this also cannot be drawn. Then what is your answer here? Neither 1 nor 2, that is choice 3. Question number 91, choice 3. Then coming to question number 92. Now in this 92, D and N. Now between D and N, if you observe here, D lesser than N is definitely true, N greater than D is true. Then coming to conclusion 2, A lesser than or equals to F. Now F is here, A is here. Now L equals to A, hence in the place of L we can take it as A lesser than or equals to F is also true. Hence both the conclusions are true, both 1 and 2, that is choice 5. 92, choice 5. Then 93, now in this 93 the relation between M and P, M is here and P is here, the letter which is common between these two is J is common. M lesser than J, J greater than P. Between M and P, 1 lesser than, 1 greater than, hence no relation, choice 1 is ruled out. Conclusion 1 is false. Then coming to conclusion 2, B and M. The relation between B and M, if you observe here, greater than, equal to, greater than or equals to, which symbol is common? Only greater is common. Hence B greater than M is definitely true, hence only conclusion 2 follows, that is choice 3. Question number 93, it is choice 3. 93. Then question number 94. Now question number 94. In this one, the relation between Y and Q. Y is here, Q is here. Tell me which letter is common between these two? D is common. Hence between Y and D, Y lesser than D, D lesser than Q. Y lesser than D, D lesser than Q. Hence the symbol which is common is lesser than, Y lesser than Q, definitely true. As Y lesser than Q is definitely true, then coming to the second one. What is the second conclusion here? K greater than or equals to O. K is here and O is here. Between these two, there is 1 lesser than, 1 greater than, two opposite symbols. No relation can be drawn between these two. Only conclusion 1 is true, that is choice 4. Question number 94, choice 4. Then question number 95 is based on directions. Now in this 95, A is 30 meters to the east of point B. Now let us take B is at this place. Now this A is how many meters to the east of point B? Now 30 meters. A is 30 meters to the east of point B. A is 30 meters to the east of point B. C is 10 meters to the south of A. Now C is 10 meters to the south of A. C is here. Now this C is 10 meters to the south of A. D is 15 meters to the west of C. Now this D is how many meters? 15 meters to the west of C. Now C is here and D is 15 meters. Now this will be D, and which is 15 meters to the west of C. D is 15 meters to the west of C. E is exactly midway between the points D and F. E is exactly in between D and F in such a manner that E, D, E and F forms a vertical straight line of 20 meters. F is to the north of D. As F is to the north of D, F, D and F, D and E must be in a vertical straight line. Hence F is here. This will be E. The total distance between these two is how much? 20 meters. Hence out of which this is 10 and this will be 10. And G is 15 meters to the east of F. G is 15 meters to the east of F, and that means from here, from this point, G is 15 meters to the east of F means G and A must be in the same place, isn't it? How far is point A? Point A is 30 meters, A is 30 meters to the west of point B, to the east of point B, C is 10 meters to the south of A, and D is 15 meters to the west of C. And next one, E is exactly midway between D and F, isn't it? As E is exactly midway between D and F, now see, it is not D which is exactly between, E is exactly midway between D and F, as D is here, isn't it? Now E is exactly midway between D and F, hence now this will be E and this will be F, isn't it? E is exactly midway between D and F in such a manner that EDF forms a vertical straight line of 20 meters, and F is to the north of D, F is to the north of D. Now this is 10, this will be 10, and from here, and finally G is 15 meters to the east of F, and this will be G. G is 15 meters to the east of F. As G is 15 meters to the east of F, now the question is about how far this G from A. Tell me this A and G, the distance is how much? 10 meters to the towards north. Hence 10 meters north is the answer. 10 meters north, and it is given in choice 3. 10 meters north, choice 3. Question number 95, choice 3 is the answer. Then afterwards question numbers 96 to 100. Now in this 96 to 100, MN, OP, QR, S and T are the 8 persons seated around a circular table at equal distance between each other, but not necessarily in the same order. Some of the people are facing the center, while some are facing outside the center. Some are inward and some are outward. And same direction means that if one person is facing the center, then the other also faces the same center and vice versa. Opposite directions means if that one person is facing the center, the other person must be away from the center and vice versa. Now 8 persons, some of them are inward and some of them are outward is clearly given. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 persons are there. Then first we need to identify whether any person is facing towards the center or away from the center is given or not. R sits second to the right of Q, 3 people between R and S. T sits second to the right of R, T faces the center clearly given. Yes, what is the information provided here? T faces the center clearly given. Now I am fixing this T at this place. If T faces the center is clearly given and T sits second to the right of R, as T is seated second to the right of R, tell me how many different possibilities. If R is here, T sits second to the right of R, this R will be facing towards the center, isn't it? Then what is the second possibility we have? The second possibility is 8 persons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now T is facing the center clearly given, hence I am fixing this T at this place. If T is here, R can be here. R sits second to the right of Q, T sits second to the right of R. As T is seated second to the right of R, in the second case R will be away from the center. T sits second to the right of R, 3 people between R and S. Among 8 persons, 3 persons in between is nothing but they are opposite to each other, hence R and S are opposite. R sits second to the right of Q. As R is seated second to the right of Q, Q must be in these 2 places in both the cases. Hence in case 1, this will be case 1 and this will be case 2. Now in case 2, case 1, R sits second to the right of Q, Q is facing towards the center. And in case 2, R sits second to the right of Q, Q is facing away from the center, isn't it? T faces the center, R and S face opposite directions. R and S faces opposite directions, R is facing the center, S will be away from the center. R is away from the center, S will be towards the center. R and S face opposite directions. N sits second to the left of P. N is seated second to the left of P. N sits second to the left of P. P is not an immediate neighbor of Q. As P is not an immediate neighbor of Q, P cannot be in these 2 places. As P cannot be in these 2 places, if P is here, N will be here, or if N is here, and P will be here, isn't it? How many possibilities we can have? P can be either here or P can be here. Then what are the different possibilities we can have for this N? N can be either here, if N is here, P will be here, N is here, P will be here, or N is here, or N is here. There are 4 different possibilities to this N, isn't it? Hence, as of now we cannot represent the data. N sits second to the left of P, P is not an immediate neighbor of Q. P is not an immediate neighbor of Q. Only one person between P and O. Only one person between P and O. One person between N and P, one person between P and O, hence P is in between N and O, isn't it? And at the same time, O is not an immediate neighbor of T. O is not an immediate neighbor of T, hence O cannot be an immediate neighbor of T. O is not an immediate neighbor of T, O cannot be here and O cannot be here. O cannot be in these two places. O is not an immediate neighbor of T. Immediate neighbors of T face opposite directions, and M sits out to the left of T. M is seated out to the left of T is clearly given. Here also M sits out to the left of T is clearly given. As M sits out to the left of T, then O must be here. That is the only possibility left to this O. If O is here, then whatever this P, P must be here, P is here. If P is here, N will be here. Done with this? Now here also M at this place, O cannot be adjacent to this T, hence O at this place. If O is here, P is here, P is here, N is here. And this is how these 8 persons were seated. Now we need to identify the direction as well. Now N sits second to the left of P. R and S face opposite directions, P and S face opposite directions, P and S are facing opposite directions. As in the first case, S is away from the center, P will be towards the center, and in the second case, S is towards the center, P will be away from the center. Then N sits second to the left of P. Now in the first case, N is seated second to the left of P is valid, and in the second case, N is seated second to the left or second to the right? Second to the right. As N sits second to the right of P is here, and the second case is completely ruled out. Now we are left with only one case. N sits second to the left of P. P is not an immediate neighbor of Q. One person between P and O. O is not an immediate neighbor of T. Immediate neighbors of T face opposite directions. T's neighbors facing opposite directions. P and N are facing opposite directions. P is facing the center, N is away from the center. Isn't it? Immediate neighbors of T face opposite direction. M sits out to the left of T. M and R face opposite directions. M and R. R is facing the center, M will be away from the center. M and R face opposite directions. O faces the same direction as N. N is away from the center, then O is also away from the center. Clear now? This is how these 8 persons are seated around this circular table. Yes, what is the main information here? The main information is M sits out to the left of T. It is a very crucial information, because if M is fixed there, O cannot be in these two places, then O will be fixed here. Done? Then question number 96, 4 of the following. 4 of the following is nothing but an odd man out, Q. And Q is facing the center, T is facing the center, P is facing the center, O is away from the center, R is towards the center. Then what is your answer? Choice 4. Except choice 4, and in the remaining, the persons are facing the center, this person is facing away. How many people in the given arrangement facing outside? Tell me how many are facing outside here? 1, 2, 3. There are 4 persons who are facing outside and 4 are inside. Then question number 98. Which of the following is true regarding M as per the given seating arrangement? M faces outside. True or false? Definitely true, that is choice 1. Then question number 99. Who sits second to the left of S? S is facing away from the center, and so Q sits second to the left of S, that is choice 5. Then next one, 100. What is R's position with respect to O? O is facing away from the center, 1, 2, 3. R sits out to the left of O, out to the left, that is given in choice 1. Hence question numbers 96 to 100, 4, 1, 1, 5, 1 are the choices to these 5 questions in question numbers 96 to 100. Done with this? Yes, is this clear? Now this is about paper number 27, question number 66 to 100. The next one, number series. No number series in this paper, okay? Yes, anything else to be discussed in this paper?